Somebody had asked me about when would be the good time to sell. That's really up to you. It's really up to you. What's good for you? What's your? I can't say that. Well, look at this. My account is up $8,200 today, so far. And I'm not waiting till Friday. How about that? And the Dow Jones is negative in the red, 47 points. So this is it's a life of its own. It's doing its own thing without the other markets. Usually Tuesdays are kind of like dull and stuff like that. LTCN is up to 286, 17% up today. BCHG is up 15%. GXLM up 22%, guys. Let's see what this little chart says. 29. Are we in the beginning of a market? Until we hit, until LTCN, to me, I mean, there's nothing written in stone when is the bull run starting. But when we go back to that amount that we were in April, I think LTCN was like $40 or so. Let's look at the chart on LTCN. Just to give you an idea, and I've made videos before, guys. Look in the video section in the my YouTube channel. When to sell and so forth. I've made some videos about that. Let's look at this funky chart here. This is LTCN. Yeah, LTCN. We go to let's look at 5 year. It's not 5 years, but it's really 1, 2, 3, 4 year. 4 years. 4 years back, the highest was reach a high of 300. 300. I think high 510. It went up to 510. Oh boy. Okay, Charlie's snoring. I better hurry up. But 510, and over here we went up a little bit back in April, May of this year. I bought it right about here. It was like $6, probably right about here. Yeah, right about here. It was like $6 or so, and right now it's at $19. Would that be a good time for me to sell? It might be, but I've already talked about selling, guys. I said, don't sell your assets. You don't have to sell it. If you think that this is going to go on for a long time and these trusts are just going to go up in value, don't sell. I'm not selling. I'm only going to sell about 25%, like I said, and I'm going to keep the rest, the other 75%. Nothing is written in stone. I may or may not do it. I may change my mind. But when you sell, you got to pay taxes, and I believe that these trusts are gonna they're gonna be nice for years to come. We may get a reverse. We may get a split. If it goes up to, let's say, $5,000 or so per share, we may get a huge split if the prices kind of stabilize over a couple of years. That means that it might split, 50 or what's that, 1 to 50. Okay, a split, not a reverse split. I get them confused all the time. no, 50 for one share of LTCN. It could happen because they want to bring the price down so other people can get into the trusts. But that price has to hold for some time. Let's say 10 years from now, that may just happen, and it may bring in people, more investors. And 10 years from now, imagine the value of this stuff. Okay, I know a lot of people are selling because it's like their mentality is to sell, and some want to do it again. They're hoping for another crypto winter. I really don't think we're going to go to these prices anymore. We're not going to see LTCN at $6 anymore. Bitcoin, the coin itself, I don't think we're going to go to underneath 50,000. So, with that said, when is a good time to sell? And it's like, like I say, I'm going to sell 25% gradually. As it goes up, I might just sell it when it hits 300. I may sell 5%. I may sell another 5% when it goes to 400. Another 5% if it goes to 5. You know what I'm saying? I tend to think that this may just fly up to a good, maybe 5,000 a share, but it's my feeling. My feeling. I don't have anything scientific to show you. It's just like a thought that I get. Charlie, you're snoring again. Oh boy. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to say. I mean, you have to plan what you're gonna do, and that's up to you. I got a message from someone. When should I sell? And I can't tell you that, guys. It's like it's up to you. It's up to you. We're just in the beginning. We're just kind of catching up. The little that wind before the storm. We're just getting to see that wind kicking up, and this is just the beginning. Imagine what's to come. This is life-changing money. This will change your life depending on how much you have. This can really change your. But don't go out and get mortgages and shit like that. Don't go crazy because don't worry. You'll be okay. Even if you gain 50% and you think that's good enough, if it's good enough for you, fine. Just remember, when you sell, you got to pay taxes, unless you have like a Roth IRA. But with the Roths, you got to pay. If someplace down the line, you're gonna end up paying taxes. Now, there's other ways to set up trusts and change if you're gonna leave it for your family or whatever. I mean, you're getting into some real what can I say? It gets complicated. You're gonna get a tax attorney or a CPA in order to help you when what to do with trusts and all of that. It's it can get complicated, but I cannot tell you when to sell, but I'm holding on till it hits, I don't know, maybe 300 or so. I may just withdraw a little bit in order to secure. See, this is me. I need to secure myself for a couple years until all this stuff starts working in my favor. Until I get the account working for me. It's different for me, and what I'm doing is different. Yeah, and look at the videos. Look at my videos down below. Go back to them and just watch them. There's a lot of rants and stuff like that, but there's some stuff about holding on. And watching do what the rich people do. Okay, so that's it for now. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.